Hi, how's it going? Retro Prime here. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be doing a video for a long time because life's kind of given me a lot of personal tragedy recently, and it's been very, very hard going. Yeah, not been looking at toys or anything like that at all. Just not been interested in basically enjoying myself, if that makes sense. You know, when you're going through a lot of grief, you just didn't want to think about arbitrary things. But life goes on, and I don't want to get stuck in a hole of wallowing in grief and pity and that kind of stuff. So I thought I'll go and pick myself a toy up, and I did. And oh my god, is it bloody lovely! And said toy is the Last Night Voyager Megatron. This thing is fucking lovely. They've knocked it out of the park with this, to be honest. By the way, because of said tragedies and stuff, I've been staying with my parents for the past 2 weeks, and so this is why we're in their spare room at the moment. This toy is just, they've just got it right in every single aspect. Now, I've never seen the film. I have no intention of watching The Last Night. I don't like movie films. I like some of the figures, as you know. This is by far, is it my best? Yeah, fuck it. This is my favourite, best fucking movie figure that I own. Just, even for his class size, he's just so lovely and just gets it right in every way, shape and form, I think. Now, first off, you'll notice there's not a lot of paint apps, per se. There is, but they're subtle. So he looks kind of like a bland figure to begin with. I'll try and bring him back a wee bit. It looks like a bland figure to begin with, but when you look closely, you'll see there's the gold parts, and there's like black detailing. This red light piping that it's on the cockpit, it's on his head, and it's also, now I reckon if the camera will pick this up. Hand behind. No, you can't see it, but there is red in those little sort of divots there. That's his sword, by the way. I'll just show you it now while I've got it in my hand. Oh, it's awesome. That's awesome. I'm really loving some of the Last Night sort of aesthetics because it reminds me of Dark Souls, and that's kind of alright in my book as far as I'm concerned. Underneath, you can kind of see where robot mode is. You know, because a lot of Transformers are just hiding the arms and legs in it. But it's because of the sort of like the design, the functions, the sort of the flaps and the knight's armour. It kind of disguises it enough that it's no dead obvious. I mean, even there, that's his head there. And due to all the lines, and sorry, I'm doing a lot of staring at the screen, sorry. Due to the lines and panelling and stuff, it's not dead obvious where his head is and things like that at first glance, and it is good. And while I've always said the movie figures are kind of, there's so much detail and so much paneling, detailing, little micro details that you kind of dick what you're looking at. It becomes like an ugly mess. It's not true of this guy. This shit design is, it's fucking lovely. Because I never liked Megatron in the other films I've seen. So much like his design either. I liked the one, was it Dark of the Moon, where he had the cape, the shredded sort of cloak thing. That was a good look. But this is by far, other than G1 Megatron, this is my favourite Megatron. Oh, it's just so good. Well, can I say any more about jet mode other than just it's fucking awesome? I don't know. Megatron being a jet or some sort of Cybertronian spacecraft makes way more sense than being a handgun to me. So yeah, this is like fucking top marks for me on the alt mode there, like. And there's robot mode. Oh, by far my favourite Megatron that I own. Everything in this sort of design seems to be where it needs to be. The panel lines all flow and make sense and seem to lead somewhere. It's not just a mess on your eyes. His face sculpt. I've got to put my hand behind his head. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Light piping works really well, occasionally, not very often. I know he has the fold-down mask in the films. That doesn't work in this version, this class size. Doesn't matter. The mouth's painted in gold, and it does... Come on, focus, you bastard. It does look alright. I mean, it makes him look like he's been eating gold sort of food or something, and it's dripped a wee bit, and he's got a bit of a messy chin, but other than that... So you can see like the black detail I was talking about, it's like the Decepticon logo. Paint there, gold there, that kind of thing. Like I said, the panel lines and the knight panels for his like armour do make a lot more sense design wise. It just feels nicer on the eyes than previous sort of Megatron movie designs. He's got his arm cannon, he's like blaster, which is obviously Megatron's famous for. Looks very, very nice. Look at that. Sorry, I have been looking at that top bit of the screen a lot. I'm just not used to doing this, and I'm trying to get myself back into it before I'll lose the want to do it forever. So just bear with me, please. But the guns, what it does is it can sit on his arm as we all like it to, or it folds up due to transformation, and you can hide it, so he doesn't have to have the gun look, and he can have his sword. I'm not sure if he's got it in the film or no. But, no the sword, the gun bit, I mean. But yeah, so, if you want to give him a different look, although I much prefer him to have his arm cannon out, I like that quite a lot. Yeah, back of the figure is a bit of a mess. A wee bit. Just due to transformation, he does have to hide a lot. I mean, that's the thing, there's not a lot of stuff there to like... Unlike Optimus, his counterpart, who, now that I've got this guy, I kind of enjoy more because it's like having a set. Unlike Optimus, he isn't a shell former, so they have made an effort, and it doesn't really work on the back, but it's forgivable when your front looks this nice. Doesn't matter what the back looks like, so far as I'm concerned. Oh, I have this. If I hadn't bought this toy, I think right now I'd have been looking to sell my collection. To be honest, just with the way life's been and the way my mindset's been. He's pulled me right out of the void. it's just such a good toy. Yeah, I got him when Argos had him cheap as well, because I've had him for a wee while. I mean, I bought him about a week ago now. He's back up to full price, so I got myself a bargain. But even at full price, he's fucking worth it as far as I'm concerned. All the joints, I'm trying to remember if I forgot anything, because obviously I've not done this for a while. All the joints are super, super tight. His legs, his knees, his ankle tilts, which he does have, which is awesome. His head's, is it on a ball joint? No, it's on a swivel. And it does sort of like, due to transformation, has a bit of a sort of get like up and down give, but not much. But everything else is just lovely and tight. It doesn't have a wrist, what's that thing in the middle you called? Waist. A waist swivel. Sorry, I was about to go blank there and just turn off. He's not got a waist swivel, but it doesn't matter. I've had this guy in some fucking epic poses. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There's a quick look at this Megatron. Fucking buy him. Even if you do think he's a good... If you're not a fan of the movies, if you're not a fan of the aesthetics of the last night, if you do think this looks like Megatron to you, just fucking buy him and pretend he's someone else, because you're missing out on a fantastic figure. Yeah. There we go. Bit nervous doing this, it's weird. Yeah. So buy him. Fucking buy him. Buy him! He's in all shops now! You just have to look for him! So, like I said, life's not been very good. I just wanted to do this video to sort of be focusing on something positive and not horrible for a while, and it's kind of worked. I hope it doesn't come across as like depressing in the video. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try and start doing more videos soon once the very horrible next few weeks are past, and please stick with me, because I noticed my subscribers are like disappearing because I've not uploaded for a while. I mean, fair enough, but it isn't because I'm being lazy or just kind of be arsed. It's because life. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you soon. Hey. Oh, and for those of you got to TF Nation, sorry I won't be there. I'm glad I never booked it, because I wouldn't have been able to handle it this year if I was going. I am going to miss a few folk that I would really, really, really love to see. You know who you are, because I've told you. Have fun, guys, and I hope to be there next year. So yeah, so see you next year.